Hi. So here we are given that Garvita has 10 cards labeled 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 and 20. So basically the first 10 even numbers. She randomly picks 4 of these 10 cards and notes down the sum of the numbers on them. After 6 rounds of picking, the sum in each round was 46, 24, 42, 64, 34 and 30, 48 respectively. Okay. She also noted something peculiar. Although she picked cards randomly, 2 of these 10 cards were never picked and each of the other card was picked thrice. Okay, so this is something which is very important. Out of these 10 cards, see what's happening is there are 4 cards, there are 10 cards. She picks 4 cards in 6 rounds basically. So the total number of cards that she would have picked it, or the total number of times she would have picked a card is 24 cards, right? And each card is picked thrice. So there are 10 cards. Out if all the cards were picked thrice, 10 into 3 is 30 pickings. There would have been 13 picks. This is also 24 picks. Now what's happening is there's a difference of 6 picks. Why is this difference of 6 picks? Because there are 2 of these cards which were never picked. So twice of 3 is 6. That's why there's a difference of 6 picks, because 2 of these cards were never picked. And we have to figure out that which card was never picked by Garvita and which card was not picked by Garvita in round 4. This is round 4 here. Okay, so let's see. If you look at the sum over here, the least sum is 24. So let's focus on sum 24. Least sum of 24. Now, how is the sum 24 possible? Out of these 10 cards, which 4 cards will give us a sum of 24? So, one possibility is 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 6, 12, and 12 plus 12 is 24. So, 2, 4, 6 and 12. This is one possibility. Let's name it case 1. What would be the other possibility? If we have 2 plus 4, 4 plus 8, 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 8 is 14, 14 plus 10. So 2, 4, 8 and 10 here, which is case 2. Okay? These are the only 2 possibilities. Now from these 2 possibilities, we can figure out that card 2 and 4 should definitely be picked. Right? Because getting a sum of 24 is possible only through these 2 cases, and in both these cases card 2 and 4 are definitely picked. That's why cards 2 and 4 should definitely picked. We don't know about card 6 and 12 yet. So let's hold this for a while. Now let's look at the sum or the highest sum, which is 64. The highest sum of 64. Now, how is this highest sum 64 possible? Let's see. If we add 20 plus 18 plus 16, so this gives us 54 plus 10, 64. So we have 10, 16, 18 and 20. This is one possibility. The other possibility is 20 plus 18 plus 14 plus 12, right? So we have 12, 14, 18 and 20. So again, these are case 1 and case 2 for highest sum. Now again, you can see that card 18 and 20 should definitely be picked. 18 and 20 should definitely be picked. Okay. So we have this so far here that cards 2 and 4 will definitely be picked, and card 18 and 20 will definitely be picked here. Okay. Now, if suppose all the 10 cards were picked thrice, the sum of all the cards picked would be what? Let's try to calculate that. If each of these cards were picked thrice, the sum would be sum of all 10 cards would be See, number 2 would be picked thrice, so thrice of 2, 6. Number 4 would be picked thrice, so thrice of 4, which is 12. So this will be thrice of 2 plus 4 plus 6, so on till 20. So this gives us thrice of 10 by 2 into 22. So this gives us 330. The sum would be 330 here, if all the 10 cards were picked thrice. But let's see what is the actual sum of all the pickings. 46 plus 24 is 70. 70 plus 42 is 112. 112 plus 64 is 176. 176 plus 34 is 210. 210 plus 48 is 250. So sum of all these cards, or sum of the cards which were actually picked, is 258. Sum is 258. So instead of 330, the sum is 258. Why is this difference there? Because there were two cards which were never picked. Okay. So the cards which were never picked, let's try to figure that out now. So let's say X and Y were the cards which were never picked. So the difference between this and this number should be thrice of X plus Y, right? Because X was not picked thrice, Y was not picked thrice. So the sum would differ by thrice of X plus Y, which should be equal to 330 minus 258. So 330 minus 258 is 72. That gives us thrice of X plus Y is 72. That gives us X plus Y is 72 by 3, 24. So the sum of the two cards which were never picked is 24 over here. Okay. Now how is the sum 24 possible? Out of these 10 cards, how is the sum 24 possible? Let's see that. Sum 24 is possible with 20 and 4. The 20 and 4 is one possibility. Or you have 18 and 6, another possibility. Or you have 16 and 8, another possibility. Or you have 14 and 10. These are the four possibilities of sum to be 24. So either 20 and 4 were not picked, or 18 and 6 were not picked, or 16 and 8 were not picked, or 14 and 10 were not picked. So far we have information from here and information from here. So let's see now what we figure out which cards were not picked. So you see, card number 2 and 4 definitely has to be picked. That means it is not possible for 20 and 4 to be not picked. 4 has to be picked. So this combination is not possible. Card 18 and 20 has to be picked. So again, this combination of cards not getting picked is not possible. 18 and 6 not getting picked is not possible. Okay. These are the two things as of now. Next is, you see, out of these two cases, one would be there, right? Either the sum would be 64 in this fashion, or sum would be 64 in this fashion, right? That means out of 14 and 10, at least one card has to be picked. Out of 14 and 10, one card has to be picked. So it is not possible that both of them are not picked. Hence, 14 and 10 not getting picked is also not possible. That leaves us with only one choice. The two cards not getting picked is 16 and 8. The two cards not getting picked is 16 and 8. So 16 does not get picked, so we can reject this case. 8 does not get picked, we can reject this case. So this is the possibility for the sum to be 24, and this is the possibility for sum to be 64 here. Okay? Let's look at the questions now. The first question is, which card was never picked by Garvita? So Garvita never picks 16 and 8. So both 8 and 16. Option D is the correct answer. Next is, which card was not picked by Garvita in round 4? So in round 4, the sum is 64. So in round 4, the card she picks is 12, 14, 18 and 20. 12, 14, 18 and 20 is what she picks. That means she does not pick card number 16, which is very simple because she never picks card number 8 and 16. Okay, so that's it for this set. Thank you.